Hello, everyone. This is Sunko, the Korean bro. Today is 2023, December 5th. And let's see. Okay. Hmm. Beyond Pioneer Natural Resources, three top oil stocks by after ExxonMobil 60 billion acquisition. Will UiPath be $1 trillion stock by 2050? Is UiPath a stock buy before the end of 2023? UiPath. Verizon Communications, Home Depot. Hmm. DraftKings. Sports betting market is forecast to grow to more than $180 billion by 2030, up from $84 billion in 2022, according to Grandview Research. DraftKings, we got Rivian Automotive. The $1 million mark is a huge financial milestone for most people. There's something about it that just feels like success. And although $1 million has long been a token of financial success, it's becoming a baseline for many people's retirement plans. Saving $500 monthly and putting it in a no interest bank account, it would take 166 years and 8 months to reach $1 million. Luckily, investing and the power of compounding can help you hit the $1 million mark in a fraction of that time. However, the best part is that it can likely be achieved with an S&P 500 exchange traded fund like the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. The S&P 500 is an index that tracks the 500 largest public U.S. companies. It serves as the benchmark for the U.S. stock market, with most funds and indexes judging their performance related to the S&P 500 performance. It's also a one-stop shop for investors. It has lots of diversification, containing large companies from all major sectors. The large amount of ground it covers reduces the risk of having a portfolio that's too concentrated in a particular company or sector. It also promotes long-term growth because you have sectors that can pick up the slack when more cyclical sectors have their downturns. Since its expansion to 500 companies in 1957, the S&P has averaged around 10% annual returns for investors who hold on to it long term. Since its September 2010 inception, the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF has averaged over 13% annual total returns. Past results didn't guarantee future results, but they do give a good indication of the consistency and reliability of the S&P 500. There are a handful of S&P 500 ETF. My go-to is the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF because of its low 0.03% expense ratio. That's much cheaper than the popular SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust. It all comes down to time and compounding. Compounding happens when the money you've made on investment earns money on itself. For example, if you earn $100 interest and reinvest it, the $100 now begins to earn interest, and then that interest earns interest, rinse and repeat. To see the power of compounding in action, let's look at the total value of $500 monthly investments over different spans, assuming they average 10% annual returns. Looking at the capital gains, you can see that the amount personally invested in each scenario is far less than the total value. That's the work of compound earnings. To get the most out of compounding, you need time. Time is to compounding what fuel is to engines. Without it, it doesn't start. The longer you give your investment, the more of the heavy lifting it can do. Okay, let's read this one. Electric vehicle player Tesla came out with a disappointing third quarter results, marked by slowing top line growth and shrinking margins. However, CEO Elon Musk has attributed this mainly to the difficult macroeconomic environment wherein higher interest rates have negatively affected consumer discretionary spending and made car purchases difficult. As Tesla worked to increase its sales, it was forced to cut prices multiple times in 2023. Despite these challenges, CEO Elon Musk remains committed to his goal of making Tesla the world's most valuable company. The company accounts for nearly 50% share of the US EV market and is currently prioritizing growth over near-term profitability by flooding the market with its cars. By cutting prices now, Tesla has chosen to focus on long-term profitability per vehicle and expect future revenue streams from areas such as autonomy and supercharging. This move has been possible because the company is a cost leader and is already profiting in a market full of mostly unprofitable EV companies. Furthermore, Tesla's energy storage business saw deployments increasing 90% year over year to 4 gigawatt hours in the third quarter. Being a record high in terms of deployments, this highlights the increasing strength of Tesla's energy storage business. Tesla has also made significant progress in its AI initiatives in the third quarter, which includes fully self-driving technology, Optimus, a humanoid robot, Dojo, a supercomputer. The company's vehicles have already driven 0.5 billion miles in a real-world environment with the beta version of the FSD software, thereby giving the company access to a large amount of data for further training and fine-tuning its AI models and chips. The company also has plans to invest nearly $1 billion in the Dojo supercomputer by next year. The Dojo supercomputer has been designed to process large amounts of video data to further train its AI-driven autonomous driving technologies. Tesla has made rapid inroads in the global humanoid robot market with its Optimus humanoid robot, which is now capable of performing simple tasks. Tesla is currently trading at a price sales multiple of 8, significantly below its 5-year average multiple of 10.54. Yet this is undoubtedly an expensive valuation for a car manufacturer grappling with macro and competitive pressures. However, the premium valuation seems justified if we value the company for its disruptive technological initiatives in the autonomous driving space. Hence, Tesla seems to be an attractive pick now, especially for patient long-term investors ready to ignore short-term share price fluctuations. Roku, a global leader in the smart TV operating system market, Roku is a major beneficiary of the accelerated pace of cord cutting. According to a Kagan US Consumer Insight survey, 35% of US households have dropped their pay TV subscriptions, an increase in the past year of 8 percentage points. These viewers have been shifting to more economical streaming services, driving demand for Roku streaming hardware devices and connected TV operating systems, which are licensed to television manufacturers. Not surprisingly, Roku reported a solid 16% year-over-year increase in active accounts to 75.8 million in the third quarter. While Roku is more famous for its streaming hardware devices, the majority of its revenue comes from the platform segment, primarily generated through advertising and content distribution for streaming partners. Multiple content partnerships and the right mix of original and licensed content on its free and supported Roku channel have helped the company improve user engagement on its platform and attract new viewers. Then in turn appeals to even more advertisers, which further provides more leverage with new streaming partners. This flywheel effect has made the company an obvious pick for long-term retail investors. Roku is already on the rebound from a sharp sell-off in 2022 as the digital ad market ground to a halt, and the company overspent on growth, leading to several rounds of layoff this year. However, even after the stock has gained more than 150% this year, there's plenty of room for gains as it's still down nearly 80% from its pandemic era peak. In fact, Roku has many of the qualities you like to see in a potential multi-bagger. It's the leader in a growing disruptive market as its top streaming distribution platform with around 75 million active accounts. And it still has a relatively small market cap at just $15 billion. Gaining 10 times its current value over the next decade doesn't seem unreasonable as streaming takes over linear TV and valuations for a streamer like Netflix is already above $200 billion. By comparison, that's a different kind of company from Roku, but shows that there is already a significant market opportunity in streaming. It's only getting bigger. Over the coming years, Roku should benefit significantly from the emergence of ad-based streaming television as major streamers like Netflix, Disney, and Amazon have all recently launched ad-based tiers. And Roku typically takes 30% of ad inventory from its streaming partners. Additionally, the company is innovating with its own branded TVs and expanding into new markets like Latin America. The company returned to adjusted earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization profitability faster than expected in the third quarter. The business should be highly scalable as it matures, meaning there's a lot of room for margins to expand. If you're looking to build a multi-dollar retirement portfolio, Roku looks like a great stock to bet on. Shopify is a recognized leader in digital commerce software and it ranks as the second largest e-commerce company in the US. Shopify has substantial growth prospects in retail and wholesale e-commerce, as well as untapped monetization opportunities with artificial intelligence products. Shares of Shopify trade at a substantial discount to their average valuation over the last 3 years. Okay, research company Gone recently ranked Shopify the leader in digital commerce software, citing a greater ability to execute than any other vendor. Indeed, the company has become a cornerstone of the retail industry. Shopify merchants accounted for more than 10% of online retail sales in the US last year, making it the second largest domestic e-commerce company behind Amazon. That proliferate market presence is a result of its robust product offering. Shopify provides software that enables merchants to manage their business across physical and digital sales channels. It offers adjacent services that address everything from payments and logistics to expense management and taxes. Its platform also features the thousands of third-party integrations that further extend its functionality. Shopify Reported impressive financial results in the third quarter. Revenue rose 25% to $1.7 billion, driven by strong sales growth in subscription software and adjacent merchant services. Shopify also returned to generally accepted accounting principles profitability. Its net income improved to $780 million, up from a loss of $159 million in the prior year. Investors have good reason to expect similar momentum in the future. Looking ahead, retail e-commerce sales are expected to increase by 8% annually to reach $8 trillion by 2030. Shopify will undoubtedly benefit from that tailwind. However, the company also has a major growth prospect in wholesale e-commerce, as well as untapped monetization opportunities with artificial intelligence produces products that investors may be overlooking. Shopify has a major growth opportunity in wholesale e-commerce. Shopify Plus is a commerce platform for larger enterprises. It is the most popular omni-channel commerce software product on the market. According to research company G2, Plus merchants get access to exclusive tools and features, including more detailed organizational settings, customizable checkout options, and sophisticated applications for data analytics, marketing, workflow automation, and business-to-business e-commerce. The recent addition of B2B capabilities in particular is noteworthy because it unifies wholesale, retail functionality on a common platform. It makes Shopify a more compelling option to businesses of all sizes, but should be particularly useful in onboarding more enterprise-scale merchants. Additionally, B2B capabilities allow Shopify to tap a market roughly 4 times larger than retail e-commerce. Stray Research expects wholesale e-commerce sales to increase by 19% annually to reach $36 trillion by 2031. Shopify has untapped growth opportunities in artificial intelligence. Shopify introduced marketing software for Shopify Plus merchants in May 2022. The product called Shopify Audience uses machine learning algorithm powered by shopper data collected across the platform to compile lists of potential customers. Those lists can be exported and used to target advertising campaigns across various platforms, including Google Search and YouTube by Alphabet, Facebook and Instagram by the Meta platforms, Snapchat by Snap, and TikTok. Shopify Audience is currently free, but the company will almost certainly monetize the product at some point in the future. The same logic applies to Shopify Magic, a suite of free AI features recently made available across the Shopify platform. Magic uses a natural language interface to let merchants automate a range of commerce workflows, everything from redesigning storefronts and creating discounts to writing product descriptions and running sales reports. When Shopify decides to monetize its AI software products, the company will be tapping into a market forecast to grow at 23% annually to approach $1.1 trillion by 2032. Fast forward with GPUs, AI's gains are expected to ripple across the global economy. A McKinsey report in June estimated that generative AI could add the equivalent of $2.6 trillion to $4.4 trillion annually across the 63 use cases that analyze industries like banking, healthcare, and retail. So it's no surprise that Stanford 2023 AI report said that majority of business leaders expect to increase their investments in AI. So today, more than 40,000 companies uses NVIDIA GPUs for AI and accelerated computing, attracting a global community of 4 million developers. Together, they are advancing science, healthcare, finance, and virtually every industry. Among the latest achievements, NVIDIA described a whooping 700,000 times speed up using AI to ease climate change by keeping carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere. It's one of many ways NVIDIA is applying the performance of GPU to AI and beyond. Okay, this one. Shopify named the leader in the 2023 Gartner Magic Quadrant. We launched the Commerce Components by Shopify earlier this year because we believe in building solutions that give enterprise businesses a competitive advantage for long-term growth. We have since exploded into the enterprise market with speed, strength, scale, and technical capability, with businesses like JBE Hi-Fi choosing to build on Shopify. Our product leads the industry because we have thousands of R&D employees focused only on commerce, shipping hundreds of product releases and major enhancements every year, including enterprise solutions across every aspect of commerce. Okay, I'm getting really tired tonight, so this is it. This is it tonight, and I'm gonna see you tomorrow. Okay, see you and have a good night, everybody. Bye bye, everybody.